Here are two ways that you can get out of expedited deportation or get out of being deported in a day or two. Okay. So the first way is just to wait it out. So if you're subject to expedited deportation, it's because they caught you at a port of entry or you've been in the country for less than 2 years. So if the easiest way to get out of that is to not be next to the port of entry and to have waited longer than 2 years in the United States. So if you have somehow made it to the 2 year mark, even if you're without status, even if you entered undocumented, as long as you can make it past the 2 years, you are no longer subject to expedited removal. And at that point, your due process rights activate and you have a right to a hearing unless you waive that hearing with the stipulated removal order that you sign. Don't sign that. But once you waive the time or you're no longer close to the port of entry and you waited the time, then you're no longer subject to expedited removal. That's the first way. The second way is to qualify for a humanitarian benefit. So even if you have been here less than 2 years, if you're caught or something like that, you can claim asylum if you have a genuine fear of returning to your home country. So if you have a fear of returning, then that will take you out of expedited removal and place you into regular removal because they want to give you time to kind of analyze the case and see if you actually qualify. The first step for that is usually a credible fear interview where they just ask you some basic questions as to whether your fear is genuine of returning to your home country. Make it past that, then you get into full what we call 240 proceedings in immigration court. So that gives you due process rights, not because they've attached to you because you've been here for 2 years. They give you due process rights because you qualify for this humanitarian benefit that we must give you under international law. So that's the second way. So the first way, just wait it out. If you're here longer than 2 years, at a certain point, once you've hit the 2 year mark and you're no longer close to the port of entry, you will qualify for long removal. And the second way is if you qualify for a humanitarian benefit like asylum, in which case they have to give you a full hearing and due process rights and you will not be expeditedly removed. So those are the two ways.